Welcome to our channel. In this video, we're diving into the unbelievable true story of Jimmy Butler, a kid who was kicked out by his own mother at 13 and went on to become one of the toughest superstars in NBA history. This isn't just a sports story. It's a story of grit, hustle, and refusing to give up. He fought through homelessness, rejection, and doubt to become one of the toughest players in NBA history. This is his incredible story, from the streets to NBA superstardom. Jimmy Butler was born in Houston, Texas, in 1989. His father abandoned him when he was an infant. His mother raised him alone, but at 13 years old, she kicked him out. Why? She simply didn't want him anymore. With no home and no place to go, Jimmy slept on friends' couches, in cars, and sometimes even on the streets. But no matter how tough life got, he never gave up on his love for basketball. Despite his challenges, Jimmy played basketball at Tomball High School. But there was a problem. He wasn't a star. He wasn't ranked. No major college wanted him. It seemed like his dream was over before it even started. But then, something happened. A friend's family took him in. They gave him a place to stay and treated him like family. With their support, Jimmy pushed himself harder than ever. He spent hours in the gym every day. He worked harder than anyone else. He refused to let his past define his future. But even after high school, he had no major college offers. Since no big school wanted him, Jimmy had to take a different path. He joined Tyler Junior College, a place where most players never make it to the NBA. But Jimmy was different. He dominated so much that Marquette University finally noticed him and offered him a scholarship. Even then, he wasn't a star. He wasn't the fastest. He wasn't the most athletic. He wasn't the best shooter. But he was the hardest worker in the room. And that made all the difference. In the 2011 NBA draft, Jimmy Butler was selected by the Chicago Bulls, but not as a top pick. He was chosen as the 30th and last pick of the first round. No one expected him to be a star. Many thought he would be out of the league in a few years. But Jimmy had different plans. He worked harder than anyone on the team. He studied legendary players like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. He transformed from a bench warmer to an elite defender. By 2020, he led the Miami Heat to the NBA Finals, putting up legendary performances against LeBron James and the Lakers. Even today, Jimmy Butler is one of the most fearless players in the NBA. His journey proves one thing. It doesn't matter where you start. It matters how hard you work. He went from being homeless to being an NBA superstar, having no college offers to leading an NBA team to the finals, being counted out to becoming one of the most respected players in basketball. Jimmy Butler didn't have connections. He didn't have support. He had every reason to fail, but he didn't. So, what's stopping you? The difference between success and failure isn't talent, it's effort. Because in the end, life is simple. You either work hard or you make excuses. But you can't do both. Thanks for watching. If Jimmy Butler's story inspired you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more real-life stories. See you in the next one.